Nurse, where's my daughter? Call her forth to me.
Now by my maidenhead at 12 years old, I bade her come. What lamb? What ladybird? God forbid. Where is this girl? What, Juliet?
How now? Who calls?
Your mother.
Madam, I'm here. What is your will? Nurse, give leave a while and must talk in secret. Nurse, come back again. I have remembered me. Thus hear our counsel. Thou knowest my daughter's of a pretty age.
Faith, I can tell her age unto an hour.
She's not 14.
I'll lay 14 of my teeth, and to my teeth be it spoken, I have but 4. She's not yet 14. How many days now till Lammastide?
A fortnight and odd days.
Even or odd of all the days in the year, come Lammas Eve at night, shall she be 14. Susan and she, God rest all Christian souls, were of age. Susan is with God, she was too good for me. But as I said, on Lammas Eve at night, shall she be 14. Then she shall marry, I remember it well. 'Tis since the earthquake, now 11 years. And she was weaned, I shall never forget it, of all the days in the year upon that day, for I had laid wormwood to my dog, sitting in the dove house wall. My lord and you were then at Mantua. Nay, I do bear a ring. But as I said, when it tasted wormwood on the nipple of the dog, it felt bitter, pretty fool, to see it tetchy, and fall out with the dog. Shake, quoth thy dove house, 'twas no need I trow to bid me trudge, and since that time is 11 years, for then she could stand, nay, by the rood, she could have run and waddled about, for even the day she broke her brow. And then my husband, God be with his soul, was a merry man, and took up the child. Yea, quoth he, dost thou fall upon thy face? Thou wilt fall backward when thou hast more wit, will thou not, Jewel? And the pretty wretch left crying, and said I, to see how a jest shall come about, and I warrant I shall live 1,000 years, and never forget it, will thou not, Jewel? Quoth he, and pretty fool it stinted, and said I.
Enough of this, I pray thee, hold thy peace.
And yet I cannot choose but laugh to think it should leave crying and say I. And yet I warrant it had upon its brow a bump as big as a young cockerel's stone, a perilous knock. It cried bitterly, Yea, quoth thy husband, dost thou fall upon thy face? Thou wilt fall backward when thou hast more wit. It stinted and said I.
Sit thou till I pray thee, nurse, say I.
Peace I have done, God mark thee to his grace. Thou wast the prettiest babe I e'er nursed, and I might live to see thee married once. I have my wish.
Mary, that Mary is the very thing that I came to talk of. Tell me, daughter Juliet, how stands your disposition to be married?
It is an honor I dream not of.
An honor, were not I thine only nurse? Thou hast sucked wisdom from thy teeth.
Well, think of marriage now. Younger than you, here in Verona, ladies of esteem are already made mothers. By my count, I was your mother much upon these years that you are now a maid. Thus, then, in brief, the valiant pair seeks you for his love.
A man, young lady, why he is a man of wax.
Verona summer hath not such a flower.
In faith, a very flower.
What say you? Can you love a gentleman? This night you shall behold him at our feast. Read over the volume of young Paris's face, and find delight right there in beauty's pen. Examine every married lineament, and see how one another lends content, and what obscured in this fair volume lies find written in the margin of his eyes. This precious book of love, this unbound lover, to beautify him lacks only a cover. The fish lives in the sea, and 'tis much pride, for fair without the fair within to hide. That book of many sides doth shed the glory, that in gold claps lock in the golden story. So shall you share all that he doth possesses, by having him making yourself no less.
No less, nay bigger, women grow by men.
Speak briefly, can you like of Paris's love?
I'll look till looking like you move, but no more deep lines aren't mine eye than your consent gives strength to make it fly.
Juliet, the county stays.
Go, girls, seek happy nights to happy days.
Jessica, what was that with the broom?